hundreds of thousands of dollars and 3 failed businesses. And I think it's also one of the main reasons why a lot of women stay stuck. Like, they work out healthy, they exercise, they eat healthy, but they don't see any results, is because they don't understand celebrating their wins. You see, I had 3 businesses over the past 3 years, all failed, like horribly. And I was invested in coaching, investing in mentors, content coaches. I was spending a lot of money, but I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted, right? And at that point in time, I would go into like these programs and I'd say, how are these people making more money than me? They're not smarter than I am. Like, they're not doctors. They're not putting in as much effort. I'm literally like not sleeping. And every single time I saw them like make a post or they'll have a win and say, hey, I made this much money, honestly, I just like really got so jealous. And I was pretty much thinking, like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Anyways, I started finding reasons of why it wasn't really working for me, and I made excuses. Like, they had a better offer, they had XYZ, had like all of these other stuff going on. Instead of realizing like a lot of these people were doing similar businesses to me, and they were seeing results, which meant that the program worked, which meant that the offer, which meant that it could work. But instead, I just wallowed in everything. I felt sorry for myself and basically just got really envious of everything that I saw and all the results that I was not having. And the problem with that is that it didn't make me make any more money. It didn't make me get out of debt. It didn't make the businesses flourish. Like, I still like was at the same spot, or even worse at times. So then I realized that I'm seeing people in this program actually get really good results. That means it actually does work, right? So I started learning how to celebrate every win, celebrate their wins, like cheering for other people, because I realized that that was proof that it worked, and that I needed the proof. I needed to remind myself that this actually works, right? So that I can put in the effort and be consistent at it. And the fact is, the more I got in my head and the more I started justifying things not working, that was just preventing me from doing the things that would actually work. Because I don't think it's just about positive thinking. It's about actually reframing how you think about the thing. Because I think at the end of the day, if you're not constantly reframing the thought patterns, you're basically left with the same loop of not seeing the results that you want, right? So I think I was on a call, and basically I just started thinking about it, seeing it live, that each win, all the success stories, these were actually to be used as motivation to show me that, hey, this actually works, that this is proof that I can actually get the same results. And I think that's very important for you to actually look at it like that. I started seeing that, and then I started realizing that, hey, some of these people actually have business experiences. I went to medical school, so I don't have business experience. And I started learning about sales, started learning about marketing, psychology, all of these other stuff. But I would have never gotten to that point of learning to get better and all of these other things if I didn't start accepting the fact that, hey, these success stories, these wins that people are having wasn't proof that I was bad at the thing or was proof for me to be sad or wallow in it. It was to actually look at these results and say, hey, it's possible for me. And it's the same thing if you're seeing, women out there who are having the body of their dreams, they're losing weight, they're fit, healthy, sexy. I want you to look at those as wins that you can celebrate and remind yourself that, hey, this is possible for me too. Because a lot of these amazing results that a lot of these women have is just proof that, hey, maybe there's something that I'm not doing, or maybe I thought I was doing everything right, but maybe there's something that I'm missing, and that allows you to see the possibilities and actually, you know, start doing them, like how I learned sales and marketing and all that stuff. Because it's not that it's just working for them and not you, it's that maybe there is something that you're missing, and that's the whole point of it, because it's a constant reframe, and that constant reframe is going to help you to get better results, to stay longer, so that you actually figure it out and ultimately get the results that you want. So I hope this insight was helpful for you. Of course, let me know if you have any questions. Amy, thank you for being on the live stream, and hi. You know, I still don't know, is it supposed to be this way or is it supposed to be turned the other way? Have no idea. But I get, after the next 100 live streams, YouTube will let me know. All right, bye.